everyone, welcome to HW News. This is Aarti. So you might remember that on Saturday, Prime Minister Modi had called up opposition leaders. He had called up former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh and even former presidents including Dr. Pranab Mukherjee. He had also called Congress President Sonia Gandhi, who is opposition leader. So in this particular conversation with former prime ministers, former presidents and the president of the Congress party, the opposition party, Prime Minister Modi had asked them to suggest some measures to fight coronavirus and to fight the battle against coronavirus and give valuable suggestions to the measures that are already being taken by the government. So today, in response to that, Congress President Sonia Gandhi has written a letter and she has given 5 suggestions to Prime Minister Modi and the Modi government to fight the battle against coronavirus. She first of all has praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his step of cutting down and reducing the salaries of a group of ministers, the cabinet ministers, Prime Minister himself, President of India, Vice President of India and all the governors and all the member of parliaments by 30% and use the fund for ramping up the health facilities and measures to curb the spread of coronavirus. But then she further gave 5 suggestions to as to how a government can utilize more and more funds to ramp up the health facilities and can increase the package to fight coronavirus epidemic. The first suggestion that Sonia Gandhi has given is regarding the advertisement done by the public sector undertakings, the advertisement done by the government itself. She said that these advertisements, be it television, print or digital, these advertisements first of all should be stopped for 2 years and this will free up a significant amount of funds that can be utilized to alleviate the social and economic impact of COVID-19. She said that all these advertisements that the government and the public sector undertakings are giving to the private news channels or be it any news channels or newspapers or print, digital media, etc. They should be stopped first of all for 2 years and only the advisories which are related to COVID-19 and other public health should only be allowed for advertisement. She also said that there are rupees 1,250 crores which are currently being spent by the central government for advertisement and this does not include the public sector undertakings and the government companies. So these amount of that the government is spending in advertisement, that the public sector undertakings and other government companies are spending in advertisement, that can be saved and this can be used to alleviate the economic and social impact of COVID-19 in India. In the second point, in the second suggestion, she says that the government should postpone the Central Vista project. So apparently, if you don't know, the Central Vista project is a dream project of Modi government wherein the government wants to revamp the entire structure of Central Vista, including Parliament building, the residence of Prime Minister, residence of President of India, the North and South block, etc. So they want to revamp the entire structure and construct a new building and infrastructure in almost 86 acres of area in Delhi. However, almost rupees 20,000 crore have been allotted for the Central Vista beautification and the new plan of Delhi also includes and free ups the spaces for government usage for the Central Vista project and the notification for this was also issued on 24th of March. So there was a lot of criticism at that point as well that at a time when India is fighting a battle against coronavirus pandemic, the beautification of Central Vista could have been postponed. In this particular suggestion, Sonia Gandhi has also said the same. She said that the project can be postponed and she also mentioned that at a time like this, such an outlay seems self-indulgent to say the least. She said, I am certain that Parliament can function comfortably within the existing historical buildings and there is no urgent or pressing requirements that cannot be postponed until this crisis is contained. Whereas she also said that this sum, 20,000 crore rupees, can be saved and instead it can be used in constructing health infrastructure, diagnostics, and also she said that this can be used in providing the personal protection equipments to the frontline workers and medical professionals who are battling the risk of coronavirus infection themselves. In the third point, Sonia Gandhi calls for 30% of reduction in the expenditure budget of the government of India. However, she says that this can exclude, the salaries, the pension, and the central sector scheme. She says that the amount that can be saved due to this, which is she pegs at around rupees 2.5 lakh crore per year. This amount, rupees 2.5 lakh crore per year, can be used to provide an economic safety net for migrants, for poor, for laborers in time like this, where the migrants, poor and laborer are the ones who are left vulnerable without any jobs. They are left jobless and without any money in their pocket and without any food to eat. So for migrant workers, for laborers, and for poor, this can act as an economic safety net. In the fourth point, Sonia Gandhi mentions that the central government can cancel all the trips, all the foreign visits and foreign trips of Prime Minister of India, the union ministers, the bureaucrats and state cabinet ministers and the chief ministers, etc., to save up to rupees 393 crores, and that is the amount she cited only for the trips for the Prime Minister of India and the union ministers in the past 5 years. So this amount can be saved, she said, and this can be used in the measures to fight against coronavirus. However, only in special emergency cases and special exigencies cases, they can be allowed to go out of the country, and that can be cleared by the Prime Minister himself in the national interest. Well, in the fifth and the last suggestion, Sonia Gandhi talks about the PM CARES and PM NRF fund. She says that the funds that are received in the PM CARES fund, which was started by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to fight against coronavirus, to get the donation to fight against coronavirus with the PM NRF, which was started by Jawaharlal Nehru back when India became independent. So Sonia Gandhi suggested that the two funds should be consolidated and PM CARES fund entirely should be transferred to the PM NRF fund. She said that this will ensure there is a transparency, there is accountability, and there is audit that will happen in the PM NRF fund. She said that about rupees 3,800 crore rupees are lying idle in the PM NRF fund as of financial year 2019, and that can be used to provide a kind of a food security net for those who are at the very margins of the society. She also said that it doesn't make sense to have two different funds under the name of Prime Minister for the distribution of funds which are meant for the measures of COVID-19. So she said that those two funds should be consolidated and PM CARES fund should be entirely transferred to the PM NRF fund. So these were the 5 suggestions made by Sonia Gandhi, Congress President Sonia Gandhi, to Prime Minister in response to his question asking for suggestions in India's battle against COVID-19. However, she at the end of the letter also confirmed that Prime Minister Modi and his government has complete support of the Congress party in this fight against coronavirus. So she said that the Congress party supports the government completely in this battle against coronavirus. So that's all. Do let us know what you think in the comment box below about this. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.